So why is the evidence any of the disciples have written anything?
Well, I mean, I couldn't go through all of the evidence, but I mean, I think there's
Any evidence.
You don't have any other document about Jesus other than the New Testament.
We don't need, for example, a full biography of Abraham, of Jesus, of Moses, of Noah. We don't need that because these previous prophets and messengers sent to the children of Israel. Jesus himself, if you take the Bible to be reliable, he says that I've been only sent to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. He says that in Matthew 15, verse 24, where he's speaking to the Canaanite woman. So he's only sent to those people. We don't need to have like a full description of his life. Now, the Quran has information about some of the teachings of Jesus, mainly for the Christians, who we believe have kind of changed the identity of Jesus and his message. So the Quran has some questions.
I understand.
What makes the Quran reliable? It's not about how many years was it before or after. It's about that we can establish that it's divine speech from God with evidence. And if you can do that, the minute you do that, then what God says is historically accurate and not any anonymous writing. That's the reason we accept it. But I'm not telling you have to take the Quran as a historical source. I'm telling you as a Christian, because that has nothing to do with me as a Muslim. What happens with a lot of Christians is that they start thinking about Muslims when they're asked about Christianity. No. You have to think as a Christian. Christianity has nothing to do with this now. So as a Christian, if I have zero sources to the life of Jesus, what he did, and I cannot historically accurately know what he said or did, then how can I base my entire salvation on a book which is not historically accurate? Regardless of Islam, because like I said, Islam is not Christianity. This is a religion. It's a different religion. Someone comes and asks me about evidence for Islam, I'll speak about Islam. I don't need to go to Christianity. So that's the point I'm making. The point I'm making is that Christians do not have any evidence to show us or show anybody that this is literally what Jesus said, or that this is historically attested or attributed to Jesus.